It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Tennessee Titans. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's again to the rookie from Ohio State, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Ruben Hippolyte II able to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Now we're on the counter. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 50-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
Running back sent in motion left. Williams to throw on 1st. Finds Odunze running the slant. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 6 coming up here. To throw is Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Bears, first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Right up the gut. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
On play action, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. There he goes on the right side. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Bears 7.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams to throw. Hits him on the out route. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down, looking for options. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Williams will look to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Dumped off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. 4th down, pass coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ward's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Now Williams. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Shovel pass complete. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Again, it's Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's Williams again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To the air yet again. Williams. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Rose caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
With a shotgun, it's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard.
Handoff on 2nd and short. On the move, past the 40. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. This is Trujillo. Try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.